there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar.
Mike the Headless Chicken. Miracle Mike. Can you assume your life without your head? Or what happens to you if you have not your head? How long can anyone live without any head? These questions will blow up your mind when I will tell you that a chicken in America lived without his head for 18 months. Yes, it is true. How can anybody live without his head? Be patient. I am going to tell you about the whole story. Who was Miracle Mike Chicken? Mike was a chicken like others, bought by Lloyd. When he was 5 months old, on 10th September, 1947 in Fruita, Colorado, Lloyd used a knife to cut the head of the chicken, but the angle at which Lloyd hit the chicken was slightly offset, and he thought the chicken was dead. But to his amusement, the chicken ran away. Lloyd lost all his senses after watching this and think that it might live for a small time, and he imprisoned the chicken into a box. But at that time his condition was that like ground slipping under his feet, because the chicken was alive at the time also. Then Lloyd changed his mind, and compels himself to take care of the chicken, and give him a name, Mike, the Headless Chicken. He took his chicken to the market to show people, and the birds fly everywhere, and the chicken got popularity in the country. Many newspapers wrote about the chicken. The people in the country started saying Mike Chicken, that it was a miracle Mike Chicken. Why did not the chicken die after chopping of head? As I told you earlier, the chicken was chopped off from his head at an offset angle. And in case if chicken, he will die. If and only if he was chopped from his head, disconnecting the brain circuits from the rest of the body. But in the case of Mike, his head had been chopped off, but the circuits of his body which require food, water and oxygen were alright. Due to this fact, which was started by scientists, Mike lived for another 18 months. How Mike was fed. The head of the Mike was chopped off, and now the big question was that, how he could be fed. Then Lloyd took an idea, and put a dropper into his chopped head, but care was taken to avoid any dust enter into the dropper. Lloyd fed Mike water and food through the dropper, directly into his esophagus. Mike a source of money to Lloyd, as Mike gained popularity throughout the country, and Lloyd used his chicken Mike as a source of making money. People in the country was curious to see Miracle Mike. So, Lloyd performed many shows in the country with his chicken. It was an estimate that Lloyd earned about $4,500 every month through Miracle Mike. How did Miracle Mike died? Miracle Mike died on 17th March, 1947. The reason quoted behind the death of Mike was that dust was trapped into the dropper of Mike, choking the oxygen supply in his body. Mike's body did not get sufficient oxygen, and he died. The care was taken during his feeding through the dropper, because it can lead to the death of Mike, and unfortunately, the same thing happened. Dust was trapped into the dropper of Mike, and he died. What happened to Mike after he died? After Mike's death, he was sold for around $10,000. He was given to scientists to the research on him, and the scientists found the reason why he lived for 18 months after his head was chopped. After Mike's death, a university was made on his name, Mike the Headless Chicken, and every year a festival is organized to the name of Mike. Friends, if you like this video, do not hesitate to share it with your friends. Keep sharing. Thanks for watching.